the media owes Ryan Lochte and the U.S. swimmers an apology.
I think without question, the media certainly owes these guys an apology. I thought Fagan's explanation was the most accurate, honest, transparent explanation we've had. Look, the Brazilian government tried to get $50,000 out of the guy's parents just to let him leave the country. They end up settling for $11,000. The police do his statement in Portuguese. He can't even read it.
He doesn't even
know what he's saying. I want to explain to everybody that keeps going, oh, the lie, the lie, the lie, the lie, the lie. Why aren't we focusing on the extortion? My word of the day, for clearly people don't get it. The practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. These guys were clearly extorted, and everyone's, oh, he did nothing, he lied.
First of all, you got to know the culture. You got to know the temperature in the room. Okay, Paul McCartney years ago, Paul McCartney gets caught with Lil Ganj, Mary Jane, Kush, Chronic. He gets caught in Tokyo.
Sticky icky.
Okay, in Tokyo, he got 9 days in jail. In Amsterdam, he would have been Grand Marshal of the Cannabis Parade. Okay, you got to know the culture. When you go into a room, when you go to a friend's house, when you go to a country, it's the Olympics, microscope on you. Ryan Lochte is culpable for having really bad judgment and not understanding, despite multiple warnings. It's dangerous over there. More than ever, you're a target. Security is a massive concern. And he didn't heed the advice reasonable people gave him.
But the problem, Colin, I have
Not
is...
to pee in the bushes.
Yeah, exactly. The media knows Lochte's a few beers short of a six-pack, okay?
Right.
So they go after some low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
They break out their jump-to-conclusions, Matt, and say, oh, this guy's guilty. He's the worst American possible. Let's hammer him, and the sponsors go away, take millions out of his pocket, and... Oh, wait a sec. They were extorted, and now the media's quiet about it.
Listen, one of the things you and I have both talked about, there is a pile-on culture in the media. There's no question that's part of it here. It's not as bad as they're saying. And the other thing that happens is the power of the media is not what we say, it's what we choose to report. If this was October and the football season, college and pro, part of this is it's August. We're in the opinion business. We're looking for stories in August. But I also think there's a certain culpability as a dad. If my kids did it, I'd say, you were warned. Be smarter than
you guys have been victims of this piling-on culture.
Clearly, but I want to just say this. If I'm going to a country and the instructions are, listen, they'll extort the hell out of you over there. And then when the guy gets extorted, my thing is, hey, I told you they'd extort you. If I'm the USOC and I'm an American athlete representing the USC in the third or fourth Olympics, I'm expecting the USOC to come to my defense and protect me, not allow me and my family to be extorted. They owe these guys, all of it, an apology, and they certainly shouldn't be trying to punish Ryan Lochte and suspend him. Listen, this was a mistake by the Brazilian government, in my opinion. Mostly, I'll put 10%, 15% of the blame on Ryan Lochte, but 85% of it is on the other guys, and we should be protecting this guy, not piling on him. And yes, I know he's a dumb meathead jock. I used to be one, so that's the damn reason why I'm gonna defend him. I would have done the same thing or even worse, and I'm not a terrible person, so this thing's driven me crazy.